Now let's talk about the hands now. How do we shoot the hands on this one-on-one drive block? We call it, and I call it, and the people that use our type of blocking, we call it a double under block, all right? Now let me show you what I'm talking about here. When we fire out the use of the hands, remember the first thing we talked about, the hands, we're rolling meatballs, which means we don't want our hands to be out here. We don't want to strike our hands like this, all right? We want our hands in here tight, tight. We do not want this. We don't want to fire out and flail our hands. Why? The defensive guy puts his hands on us first. Hands inside wins. So we're trying to get our hands inside of the defensive guy. And defensive guys, bend down, big guy, when they come off the ball, they shoot their hands straight ahead like that. Well, if our hands are way out here, we don't get our hands inside. Man whose hands inside wins. Man, don't wind up.
Oh, where were my hands in? Are y'all watching? Watch the hands first of all. Hey, show him where his hands were. Out over his shoulder. Keep your hands in the chest. You better get your breastplate, right? Get those hands inside. Hands inside. One more time.
So what we do is, unlike a lot of other techniques, instead of pushing, let me show you what pushing is. Pushing is like this. All right, if you note me push, and there's a chain between our legs. You see how long this chain is as I'm pushing? If this guy could throw me, you see, I have a margin of error, too much space. When we lift, watch how I take this chain. You see what I've just done? And I've got foot to foot with this guy because we're lifting rather than pushing. So how do we teach how to strike with our hands? We call it the double under strike, or the double under approach with the hands. Okay, so I'll demonstrate, but then I'll let Chris do it. Bend down, buddy. All right, let's get on the side here. All right, so just, you know how you clap your hand? All right, now watch what he's doing. Let's say we want to keep our hands tight. Okay, so all I'm going to do, my hands are down between my legs. We'll get into the stance in a little bit. But watch, I clap my hands, I keep them tight. Watch how tight they are. But watch the strike. All right, see the thumbs? Lifting. Everybody watch what I'm doing here now. Watch the lift. Lifting. Look what the lifting does. It brings my feet. Most of the kids, when we start teaching this, they'll want to do this. Push. See the chain between my legs? Do great. I want to have no space between my legs. So when I lift, see how close I get to the guy? He can't get away from me. When he goes to make the tackle now, that's when I really finish him off.
So the footwork we're going to use, fellas, now don't go backwards. We don't have my lean on now. All I'm saying is that when I'm in my stance, whether it's 2 or 3 point, and I say set hug, we're going to go forward. We're going to go low, low and lower, boom, and then lift them up. And you give me some resistance. And now we're going to drive them a little bit. But fellas, look, when you drive them, don't drive them like that. See how far my legs are away? As you're driving and moving your feet, lift them up. Lift them up. Look at the hands. Look at my thumb. Watch the action. Here, watch, here. Some of you guys will be doing this, watch. See that? You'll be doing that. No, I don't want the hands to be like that. I want the hands to be under, like you're holding a fishbowl, okay? This is the action. See that? Bang, bang, bang. Then we're going to fire out using our footwork. Bang, bang, put our hat in there, but we saw the guy put his hat on the ball. Boom, 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 and we get under these pads tomorrow. You with me? Where we hit these guys, and we're moving them, and we're low in here, and we're going, you understand? We're going to take them right out and lift them right out of their shoes. They'll never be able to get away from them. I want you to clasp your hands and hold them real tight, like, and he's going to hit them, and then let him lift you, but give him some resistance, okay? That's not any particular block as far as head on. We're just working the use of the hands. But he'll move his feet, because you always want your feet moving. Do not do a drill that your feet aren't always moving, all right? And the command I'll give him will be just hit, hit, hit. Okay, buddy, here we go. Ready? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah, you're just lifting them in place. Ready? All right, move your feet. Ready? Hit. The climb. You get me? The climb, the rolling of the hips. Ready? Hit. One more time. One more time. Keep the knees bent. We're not pushing. Thumbs are up. Hands are tight. Rolling meatballs. Ready? Set. Hit. Okay? Now, you'll notice we would say, well, he's blocking too high.
don't forget, we're only working on the hands now. Only the hands. We'll fire out and put our helmet low enough to show the whole package. Fellas, low and lower. Low and lower. Remember the footwork. Remember that first step. All right, how about our posture? Here we go, on the hut. Ready? Set, hut. Lift him up. Lift him up. I don't care about that. Lift him up. Set, hut. There you go. That'll boy. There you go. There you go. That's you.
All right. Here's your contact.
See him lift.
Here's your...
What grade are you in? 8th grade? Here's an 8th grader, right? Here's an 11th grader, and here's a pro football player, okay? So this young man may have not had this, so when we come to football U, we spend a lot of time on the double under. And you'll notice if you've got a lot of anchorability, when you roll your hips, you got lead in your fanny, and that snapping of the hips is what jolts that guy back. Okay, buddy, bend down. Move your feet, set, hut. Okay, good. One more time. Here we go. A little more resistance with the hands. Ready, set, hut. Okay, good. That's what I'm talking. All right, let's do the cowboy from behind. Here we go. Watch how he finishes. Knees bent, hips roll, power in the hips, anchorability, boom, bent knees, lifting. All right, cowboy at the end. Here we go. On the hut. Ready, set, hut. Yeah, baby. One more time. Here we go. On the hut. Ready, set, hut. Okay. Okay, good.